everyone, I am Adrienne Van Kieran with Tai Chi Healing Energies. So one of the questions I get asked a lot is for clarification on the four corners, which is most likely one of the most difficult postures to feel comfortable flowing through in the Yang 37 posture short form. So in order to take that really hard look at the four corners, we've done the best we can to make a box providing us with four corners, clearly. We also labeled each of the corners in the order that you're stepping to them. In addition to numbering them 1, 2, 3, and 4, we have also put either a left or an L or an R for right on it. That's going to indicate which foot you're stepping out with to each corner. For example, I know when I get to that first corner, I'm going to step out with my left foot first because there's an L on the corner that's labeled 1. I also know that when I get to corner 2, I want to step out with my right foot first because it's labeled and tells me to do so. So hopefully that's going to make this a little bit easier. As we go through this, I'm going to basically demonstrate the four corners once, going from single whip through the four corners into ward off left. The second time that we go through it, I'm going to describe all the weight shifts. The third time we go through it, I'm going to make a couple of modifications because, as some of us know, it can be difficult stepping all the way around to certain corners, and we always want to make sure that we have an option for being able to do so while feeling grounded and staying in the flow. And then we'll probably do it one more time just because the four corners is that much fun. All right, so to start off with, I'm going to go from single whip into the four corners. So from this single whip, I am facing my normal single whip corner, which happens to correlate to corner 3. So I'm in a nice bow and arrow stance. All the weight is on my forward left foot. I'm going to start by shifting my weight back. Lets me pick my left toe up. I bring it around to the inside. As I shift my weight left, the hands come up to protect my face. That's part of the four corners. I step behind with my right foot, and then I'm stepping out with my left foot to that first corner. Notice my hand came up to protect myself as I did. Now I'm going to shift the weight over to the right, which is going to allow my right hand to extend. So that is a push and a parry. Now I'm going to pick up my left toe, turn around to the inside. I'm stepping out with my right foot, which means my right hand is going to come up to push. I'm going to shift my weight back to the left and parry with that left hand. I have all the weight on my left side, so I'm going to stomp that right foot down, step out with the left, push, parry, coming back, going all the way around to that fourth corner here, stepping out right and left, bringing the right toe around. Now I'm shifting my weight right, and here I come into ward off left. So again, going through the four corners again, just as we did before. Nice bow and arrow stance, shifting the weight back, bringing that left toe around, stepping behind right and out with the left, letting the left hand come up, shifting the weight right, bringing that toe around, stepping behind with the right foot, which lets that right arm come up, shift the weight left, letting the left arm come up, stomp the right foot down, and then third corner into bow and arrow stance with the left, shift the weight right, let that right hand come up. I'm going to pick up my toe, bring it around to the inside, again stepping with my right foot, letting that right arm come up to push, shift my weight back to parry, letting the left arm come up. Now I'm turning my right toe to the inside, shifting my weight right, and ward left. So again, sometimes that step behind can get kind of difficult. Even for me, the first time I go through the form in the day when I'm not warmed up, my leg all the way around can be hard. So we're going to modify that so that hopefully you can feel nice and grounded as you go through this, even if you're not ready as yet to take that big step behind. So here, I'm going to start off, as always, single whip, nice and grounded. Going to shift my weight back, bring that left toe around. Again, hands come up to protect myself as I step back right, and then out with the left, letting the left arm come up, right hand come up as I shift my weight right. Now here's where the modification starts. I'm going to pick that left toe up, bring it around, shift my weight left, step behind with the right, then with the left. Now I'm stepping out into bow and arrow stance with that right hand, shifting my weight left to let the left hand come up. I'm going to step behind with that right foot. Now I'm stepping out to the third corner with the left, shifting my weight right. Now, because it's a long journey around to the other corner, I'm going to add that extra step. So I'm going to bring my toe around, shift my weight left, step right, step out with the left, and then stepping into my final bow and arrow stance here with the right foot forward, shifting the weight back, letting the left hand come up, picking up that right toe, bringing it around, shifting my weight right, and again, ward off left. So that was the modification to kind of add in an extra step so that you're not feeling unbalanced by trying to step aside for what your body is ready for now. So that was a harder look at the four corners. The last thing I'm going to do is just go through it, so as a more of a demonstrative purposes. So if I'm starting off in single whip, we'll begin the four corners. From the four corners, I will go into ward off left. Hopefully that answer any of the questions you might have had. If you still have more questions about how to go through the four corners at this point, your best teacher is most likely going to be practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully this was helpful.